All right, good evening, YouTube family, or rather, good afternoon. It's Saturday, May the 1st, May Day, 2021. Guys, I just came back from being out on the road. We and my boy, my son and I came and went and got some haircuts, and we went to go do just check out, see what we could find out there. But we ran into some heavy rain, and so the topic, I guess, of this video today um, is really getting ready, prepared for this weather that we've been having. With rain, usually it you get a flooding and obviously obviously flooding, and you also get a lot of blackouts. Especially right now, we're having some very crazy weather with the rain, and normally I wouldn't even make a big deal about it. It would just be honestly no big deal, but we're not living in normal times, and the weather is so manipulated, guys, that it honestly it's so obvious if you have eyes to see that these weather events that are happening are manipulated, and um, they're engineered, man-made, engineered weather. Um, right now, we're coming back home, and you couldn't even see, literally could not see. I mean, I've been through some bad rains before, but I don't think I've been through quite a rain like that for so long. The drive home on that on that stretch of road coming south was, for the whole drive, was like nonstop rain. And the little ditches that are the side of the road, on the sides of the road leading to the properties, they were full of water. I believe the Medina River is already pretty pretty up past its banks. Um, Luckily, where we live, there's a lot of sandy soil, and we basically live um, we basically live sort of like on a hill. So the properties around us, our land very gently slopes downward. So the water basically runs off, especially to the back of our property. It runs off, not an extreme slope, but like I said, gentle slope. The water runs down. So there's we're not in a floodplain or anything like that. So I'm not too worried about flooding. Only thing that I would worry about, or that would concern me, would be the power going out. But we're prepared for that. We have plenty of light, lamps, stuff like that. We have a generator if need be. Um, so anyway, guys, a lot going on uh, outside of the U.S. Outside of the borders, out there in Europe. But here, um, even with the bad weather, there's a lot of people out there, out and about. So you wouldn't think anything was wrong, but of course, if you're like us, if you're like most of my subscribers, and most of the channels that we all of us look at, and we're keeping up to date on what's going on, we know that it's anything but normal. Um, it's been a couple of days that I haven't shot a video. Actually, the last one I believe I shot was when I was, I got called out to take care of an emergency at the property where I work at, and on the drive, guys, it's dark because on that video it's dark because I had my phone. Normally, I'll have it if I'm driving. I'll put it up on that little holder. Um, but the weather was so, we had just literally had got done with a really extreme rainfall, and I didn't want to get distracted, so I put it on the cup holder. Um, so the car was, it's nighttime, so it's dark. And what happened was, I was trying to beat um, the storm that went by, had dumped a lot of rain, and I was trying to get to my get to my car, and hopefully get back, because there was another storm cell right behind it. And if you go back and look at that, guys, it literally, that storm cell followed, uh, which is Highway 90 coming west. The storm came west, and it literally came down all these little towns, like Castroville and Hondo, Sabinal, Utopia. I mean, not Utopia, Dejanes, and rolled up right into San Antonio. And so um, the rain didn't really touch us until that second storm came by, that second cell. By then I was like dead asleep, guys. I was so tired. But the city got hit hard. Most parts of the northwest, north, the western part of the city, northeast. It kind of basically missed the entire south of the city. So it we didn't see it. Not that first one, but the second one, it poured down, a lot of lightning, stuff like that. Um, so right now, guys, we're going through another one. I haven't even looked at the radar, but right now, as I'm making this video, the rain is like pouring down, um, and I've never seen so much water for us. For us that we live on sandy soil, normally when it rains, a normal rain, the water just, I mean, it soaks right into the ground. But you're actually seeing ponding, which is pretty crazy. It means that the soil is saturated. It's sandy loam, sandy to sandy loam, and that water is literally ponding. Just pretty amazing, considering, like I said, that it's sand, and the water normally does not do that. Um, so it's been a crazy year with that winter that we had. And like I said, guys, normally this would not be a big deal. I know in the Midwest, up in the Tennessee Valley, uh, y'all get a lot of rain up there. It's no big deal. Y'all get a lot of flooding. I know the past few years I've been seeing a lot of flooding events out there, and but but it seems now with everything going on, it just seems it's more obvious. We pay a little bit more closer attention to what's going on, especially with the weather. Um, in my opinion, right, um, we're under attack by all kinds of by all kinds of means, in all kinds of fronts, psychological, with the food, with the water, with the weather, with the economy. So all these things are coming together at once. So I tend to pay attention to a lot of things, and nothing is by accident anymore, guys. Nothing's by chance. So um, right now I wouldn't say comfortable. I don't feel comfortable, but I feel confident that if something happens, my family's well taken care of. We have our needs met in case the power goes out, or the area gets flooded in, or the roads are impassable or whatever. We don't need to move. We're here and we have everything we need. So it takes a load off of your, that's one less worry that I have. So I'm saying, guys, it's very good to prepare for everything as best you can. So when things do happen, you just ride out the storm, and that includes a shit hits a fan scenario, guys. You can ride out the storm and hopefully come out the other side. You give yourself a chance for you and your family to be able to ride out the storm, figuratively and literally. And the things that are happening overseas, like in Europe, all these nations posturing for war, and alliances being made, that's out of our hands, guys. We can't worry about that. We could keep an eye on it so that we know what's possibly coming down the road. But you know, for us, we just prepare. We take care of what we can, what we have control of, and um, so yeah, just another thing. Living out here, we have a septic tank, so I'm starting to learn that whenever you have and I've been told this before, but whenever you have a lot of rain, especially like torrential rainfall, you'll start getting that gassy smell. So luckily we haven't had that happen yet. Knock on wood. Hopefully the rain will start dying down. But I know a lot of people here. Y'all live out in the country or in or in neighborhoods where it's rural, and many of y'all have septic tanks. I'm not that experienced with it. Having a septic tank, I've only lived here out here for like this is our fourth year. This month is our fourth year living out here in this area, and our third year in our house in our present home. So we're not too experienced with septic tanks, but we're learning every year. It's a learning experience. So anyway, guys, just wanted to see how y'all were doing. Say hello. I wanted to check in with y'all and let you know what's going on down here in my part of the world, southern southern Bexar County. Getting a lot of rain, and we're just riding out the storm. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. Hope y'all having better weather than we are. So y'all take care of yourselves and take care of each other and love each other out there because that's what we're here for. God bless.